Okay, so this is the same day as that yesterday's end video, but of course different day for the video. Anyway, what I was going to say before I had to shut it off is that the Bright House actually has to come back because like he only installed the internet as well as the TV in there, but never the TV in here or my parents' bedroom, which they don't actually have a TV there, but for some reason my stepdad wants the cable box in there for whenever we get one, which is kind of stupid because you got to pay $8 a month to just have it in there to sit there for no reason. But yeah, so they actually have to come back. It was really messed up. Basically, they screwed up multiple different times. So let me mute this. I'm getting used to this remote. This remote is pretty big and it's hard to memorize. Yeah. So basically, what happened was the guy that came to install only had one cable box in his truck. So he said he'll come back the next day to do it. He asked us what time would be good. We said noon. The next day came and it was 2 o'clock. Nobody showed up. So I contacted Bright House. They said that the appointment actually said any time of day between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So we wait, and it's now 8:30 at night. Nobody shows up. I contact them again. They tell me that somebody went into the system and manually changed our appointment to the next day without us asking them to or without them contacting us. So then I made sure that there was going to be a specific time. So now it's set for the 4 to 6 block. So that's in about 45 minutes. It's 4 o'clock. So we'll see if they actually show up this time, because that was a bit crazy, how many times they said that, because 3 people told me it would be yesterday, and then the 4th person said that it was then changed. So that means sometime between 6 and 8:30 at night, somebody manually changed it. My guess is the person noticed way too late, because it was after 6:30 when it was changed. So they noticed way too late that they forgot, or they just didn't feel like coming. So they went into the system, manually changed it so they don't have to come, and changed it for the next day instead. That's my guess. We'll see if they actually show up today. I'm assuming they will, because there's actually a time block now instead of saying any time of day. So yeah, but that was crazy. That wasn't right. Anyway, I was gonna say I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not ending the video yet. I'm just gonna end it right now. The saga continues. Just to recap a little bit of what I already said. The guy didn't have all the cable boxes. So he said he'd come the next day, noon. He said that was good. Then I find out that it was that the guy actually put by any time between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Then, after 8 p.m. and nobody shows up, I find out it was rescheduled for the next day, which is now today, in between 4 and 6. And now it's almost 6, And so I asked them because it's cutting kind of close, and they said they're running late, so he should be here by about 7:10. So we'll see what happens. And the saga continues. So just to recap what I already said, started out where the guy only had one cable box when we were supposed to have three. So we rescheduled it for the next day to noon. And it gets to 2 o'clock. I contact them. They said it was rescheduled until sometime before 8 p.m. 8:30 comes around. Still nobody. I contact them again. They say it was rescheduled for the next day. What time was it? For 4 to 6, which was today. Today comes around. It's like 5:30. I message him. They say he's running late. Would be here about 7. So he did get here about 6:45. This is a different guy now. He was really, really good. I liked him. He was really nice, and he is really good with his work. Basically, the other guy did very, very minimal work and never did what he was supposed to do. So my TV box did not work because he did not do the wire at all. He just left the wire the way it was. The old wire from like way before we lived here. Because when we got here, there was already dish connected. So even before that, there was Bright House that was already here. And that's the wire that was left, which would be okay, except he never checked the wire that day. And now it turns out that you have to, I swore I heard a cell phone over there. And now it turns out that they had to redo the wire under the trailer. And so this guy was about to do it and stuff, but it was already, like, the sun was already pretty much down. And he was only supposed to get paid to put in the 2 boxes, and that's it. He wasn't supposed to do any of the install stuff because he was already told it was done. And that guy even said that it was all fine and stuff. And so yeah, so now it's rescheduled again for tomorrow between 2 to 4. So that's nice. And that's with the original guy that did the minimal work. Apparently he's going to get yelled at by the bosses, and then he's going to have to fix what he did. So hopefully everything's good, and I get my TV tomorrow, because so far we've only had half the service. We've had the internet and one TV. When I'm supposed to have the TV in my room, as well as my stepdad wants the cable box in their room. So yeah, he only did half, and this guy couldn't, because he was only given very, it was only supposed to be like a 10-minute job, and the guy was here for like 2.5 hours, I think. So yeah. And apparently the guy isn't going to even get paid for it because they're contracted, so it's not like how normal jobs work and stuff. I don't know. But anyway, I guess tomorrow we'll get it. At least we have the internet. That's what's going to worry me, is they might have to actually redo the internet wire as well, since it's all through the one cable and then used with a splitter, and they might have to rerun full wires. I just hope that whatever they do with it, that the internet does not get worse because of it, because right now the internet's the best that ever. Like, I just checked, did another speed test. 9 ping, and the lower the number, the better. And sometimes I used to get like 56 ping with AT&T, and on bad times it would be like 86. And this one was 9, and then 114 down and almost 12 up. It was crazy, but yeah. As long as the internet's fine, I'm fine. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye. What are you doing? And there's a cat over there.